My channel Coding Learner. So today we discuss about the prefix evaluation, how we convert a normal equation to the prefix form. So if you are not able to understand what is happening here, please watch my previous video which is based on the conversion from infix to postfix or infix to prefix. So let's move forward. Let's take this equation first. If you want to calculate this equation, we need to take care of the BODMAS rule, which says that the bracket will be solved first, then divide, then multiply, then addition, then subtract. So we know that here the bracket will be solved first, so that's it takes 10. 2 multiplied by 5 is 10, and 3 plus 4 is 7, and we go for the plus and minus operations. So we get an output 10 by solving this equation by the with the help of BODMAS rule. We get 10 as an output, and what if we want to give the equation in the prefix form? So how we get the output as a 10 after the solving the equation as well as the operations performed in the operands. So let's move forward. So in the prefix evaluation, we use a stack, and we they the input is in the form of string, and there is a loop over here which starting from the last index string here. If I s of I is greater than equals to 0 and s of I is smaller than equals to 9, then we just simply push that element in the stack, and we know that this is the digit, and thus we takes the push expression or a function which is. So now after the increment of our loop, we are at this position, the I will be here, and we say that this is also a number, thus it push the number in the stack and just move on. And when the I is at the operator, we know that if it is not a digit, then definitely it is a operator. So what we are doing, we just pop out all the top element and just delete from the stack. We take the top two elements. So we take two top element and just perform that operator between the operands and just push it back to the stack after performing the operation. So after that, 3 plus 4 is 7. We push it in the stack, and now the I is at 5, and it is a digit, thus it push into the stack. When the I is incremented and now the I is at 2, we know that we need to push that digit in the stack, thus we take the push function and we increment the I. We know that here we get an operator, and thus we pop it out the first two elements from the stack and just perform the operation between the two operands. So we are performing the multiplication, and then after the performing operation, we push that answer into the stack again. And now we say that 2 into 5 is 10, and thus we take 10 here. And after that, we know that I is at 7, and thus this is the digit. We push it in the stack. Let's move on. Now we say that we are at here, the I is incremented by 1, and we know that this is a operator. We just pop it out the starting element of the stack and just perform the operation between them and just save it in the stack or push into the stack. After that, we are at the 0th index of our string, so it is the operator. Then we just pop it out the top two elements from the stack and just perform that operator between the operands. After performing operation, we just save or push that answer into the stack. And if our I is equals to 0, then we just stop and just return the top element of the stack. And this is how we get 10 by using the prefix equation. So let's move forward to implement. So now we implement our prefix evaluation, and it already takes the input as in string, and the name of the string is as1, and I create a function which takes the argument of string type, and it has a written int type. So let's move forward for the prefix evaluation definition. So let's start. We create the I already include the library of stack. So let's create the stack first. Stack in type stack. The name of stack is s1. Let's take st. So I created a for loop which initially started with s dot length minus 1, and I must be greater than equals to 0, and each time the I will be decremental. And inside the loop, if our s of I is greater than equals to 0 and s of I is smaller than equals to 9, it means that it is a digit in our string. Thus we just simply push it to the stack. So I minus 0. If it is not digit, then it definitely operator. Then we take the operand first from the stack, just stack top and just pop the first or the top of the stack, and we takes the operand 2 from the stack, top of the stack, and just simply pop it out. So we are creating a switch which takes the SI as in case, and if the character is plus symbol, then we just add the operands and push it to the stack. st dot push operand number 1 plus operand number 2 and just break. If the character is minus, and then we just push the operand number 1 minus operand number 2 to the stack. And again, if the symbol is divide, we just simply divide the operand 1 and 2. If the symbol is multiplication, then we just multiply both the operands and just push into the stack. If it is not a particular symbol, then we just simply print wrong operator. And we just simply return the top of the stack. So that's it. Let's save and run. The input is same as our previous slide. So we are expecting that the output will be 10. So as you can see, the output is 10. So that's it about the prefix evaluation. For more videos, please like, share and subscribe.